Are all our wrongdoings forgiven or forgotten on the other side? Hey guys, it's John here in the studio on this beautiful afternoon. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. A little chilly. It's in the high 30s right now, but beautiful, beautiful day outside. I wanted to hop on and answer this comment that came in today, and I wanted to just kind of dive into it because it's nuanced. There are several other videos on the channel that kind of touch on something like this, but this is very nuanced in the way it's asked. So let me just read the comment, and we'll dive right in. Hi, John. Not sure if you're going to answer my question, so there's no judgment on the other side, but only love? Question mark, question mark, question mark. And if a person or a few has done you incredibly wrong, hurting, and all sorts of other things, so what then? Must that just be forgotten on the other side because there's only love? Sorry, but this doesn't make sense to me. Sorry, I'm talking about heavy wrongdoing. I would appreciate if you could give me an answer. Thanks so much for a beautiful insert. I started watching because my youngest sister hanged herself a few years ago. I'm not sure. Insert might be a typo. Typos are getting so weird these days because computers decide they should type what we think, and they don't know what we think. So anyway, let me hop on to answer this question. What you're asking about is based in the concept of physical world justice. The other side is not at all like the physical world. You know, one of the first things you learn when you start watching near-death experience channels or near-death experience interviews is they all have the life review. Now, what happens in the life review? It's pretty consistent that they experience everything they did in life from the emotional perspective of themselves and everybody they interacted with. So they get to experience exactly what everybody that they dealt with felt when they did whatever they did. So the concept of justice, could you imagine how someone like Hitler would have felt crossing over and feeling all the death and destruction and all the wrongs done to the Jewish people? He felt it all. He felt every little bit of it. But that's not justice. That's awareness. That's learning. That's seeing the wrongs that you've done. The people who are left behind are the ones who struggle with what has happened because they're in this place of illusion where fear is the norm. The other side is fearless. The other side has no fear, has no anxiety, has no need for justice because it's not about fear-based responses or recompense. It's what it is it's the antithesis to fear. It is the true nature of who we are. We come here and we experience our fears and anxieties so that we can come to know that fully when we cross back over. That's why we have those near-death experiences, because we not only experience it from our point of view, but from everybody else's point of view as well. Is it forgotten on the other side? No, it becomes part of the oneness of God. It becomes the awareness. It's all knowledge is there. It's here in the physical that we struggle. And what your question is it seems to be sort of a trying to make sense of something with very much physical justice terms. When you're here in the physical, you're constantly trying to figure out what the other side is. You have no concept of it because it's not happening in the here and now. What you're having is a physical world need for a justice or a balance of, and that's not the way it works because the other side is pure love. It's all there is. The fears and the anxieties and the concept of justice, which comes from fears and anxieties, is something you experience here in the physical. Over there, it's moot. So the ideas that you're struggling with is not about what the other side is. It's about what here is, and you want that balance, and you want that justice, and you want that experience. But whatever happens here in the physical, you will experience every action and reaction that you cause on the other side. And so in my mind, it really comes down to realizing that if the other side is love, which I've experienced crossing over 3 times, It is pure love. It is a love that is indescribable because there is absolutely no fear in it. And all of these things that you're talking about is the fear that they're not being punished for the things that they did wrong, or there's not a balancing of the scales of justice. But justice is a man-made construct of the physical world. It has nothing to do with love. It has everything to do with retaliation. So it really comes back down to the idea of, what do you believe? Now, I will tell you, having been there, it's nothing but love over there. And when you cross over, you're embraced in it. And even when you're getting your life review, there's no judgment during the life review. You literally are experiencing it all from all aspects and realizing and learning what love really is by experiencing the many facets of it not being there. So that's my thought on this. You guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.